Hey guys, today's question is maximum score after splitting a string. In this question, we are given with a binary string, and the maximum score is defined as splitting the string into two non-empty substrings, I left string and right substring, and the score will be number of zeros in the left substring plus the number of ones in the right substring. Okay. So, for example, in this given substring, 0 1 1 1 0 1, all possible ways are defined here. If we split from here, this 0 as a left substring and this is as a right substring, so what will be the answer? 1 plus 4. There are 4 zeros in the right substring, which is 5. Okay, now if we split from this part, answer will be 1 uh, 1 0 in the left part and 3 ones in right part as shown. So 3 will be answer from here. 3 will be the score. And now if we split from here, the score will be 1 plus 2, and in the right, which is again 3. No, at this point the score was 4, sorry, 1 plus 3. And at this point the score will be 1, number of zeros in the left substring, and number of ones in the right substring, so that is 1 only. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Now if we split from here, the answer will be 2 from the left part, number of zeros in the left substring, and 1 from here, which is 2 plus 1, which is 3. So by all possible combination, we concluded that the first combination that we used, splitting from here, left part as this one and right part as this one, answer is 1 plus 4, which is 5. Okay, so we have to return that value. Now the brute force approach will be to go at every index and just go to the left and right part for every index and count the frequency. Okay, and as the constraints are very low, that will also be accepted, but that's not optimal case. Now let's move to the optimal approach. The optimal approach is the prefix sum approach. As you can also see, only 0 and 1s are here. So what we will simply do is we will count the number of ones. Okay, count the number of ones before traversing the string, count the number of ones by traversing the string once, and then we will start traversing from the left side. And when we reach 0, we increment the counter by 1, we increment the 0 counter by 1, and when we encounter a 1, we don't change the variable counter, and at every point we will just simply uh, change the answer as maximum of the previous answer, and the current answer, which will be the number of ones in the right side, that how we will get is number of ones in the right side. What will be that? Number of ones in the total string, number of ones in the total string that we computed before, and the number of ones in the current substring that we are at. It will be uh, as we are counting the number of zeros, okay, and only zeros and ones are present, so it will be number of total size of the current substring, which will be I plus 1 minus 0 count. Okay, that's how we will get ones, and number of 0 we are already counting in the left part, and number of ones in the right part we computed by that formula. So by using that formula, we get in the linear search, in the linear complexity, in the ON complexity, we will know what is the maximum score of this string. Now let's code this for the better understanding. So ones count equals to 0, and now for auto index, first we are counting the ones counts, so iterate over the string, and if the current element is 1, then simply increment the ones counter, so ones count plus plus. Now we have to take a variable answer that we will return, and also 0 count for the current substring that we will have, so 0 count equals to 0 also. Now let's simply iterate again, but using the ith integer, so I equals 0, I less than s dot size, as all the non-empty substrings, as the both of the left and right substrings should be non-empty, so we'll go to only the last second index, so I less than s dot size minus 1, I plus plus. Okay, now as we go, if the current value is 0, si double equals to 0, then we'll simply increment the 0 counter, so 0 count plus plus. Now what is the formula? Answer equals to max of the previous answer and the current answer, which is the number of zeros in the left side, which is 0 count, and the number of ones in the right side, which is that total ones which we counted before, ones count minus the current size minus number of zeros. Okay, so minus minus will be plus, so there So minus current size minus plus, so minus minus will be plus, so current zero count will be increment, it will be added twice, first for this left substring and right for that. So simplifying that formula, the formula that we have is ones count, okay, minus that part, so we will write simply 2 into the zero count, and we have to minus the size. Okay, size is I plus 1, so minus I minus 1. Okay, I plus 1 is in a bracket, so minus I minus 1. So after this for loop execution, we can simply return answer here. Okay, now let's run this. Okay, let's submit this one. So the code is accepted. Thank you for watching.